much of this show is very personal to me. Lenny's arc in particular would not exist had so many little things not happened along the way. Like in 2023, when we shot The Torch, the experience in my real life of my friend creating like a rage room for me, and mine was a tennis racket, but like me beating stuff up and screaming for the first time really in my whole life, and like really being able to let out my anger, didn't happen till after we shot The Torch. So in all this time of us getting pushed, because we were supposed to shoot the show many different times, then it kept getting pushed out, I like lived that experience. And so by the time we hopped on a Zoom before I was even a writer and talked about what Lenny's arc could be, I was like, well, I'm angry now, and that used to not be a thing, and you know, here's what that has been like for me. And so watching Lenny be able to take on so much of what my coming of age felt like at that time has been really special, and I poured just all my real emotions from that real experience in my life into that scene. And writing Made for this specifically was just this crazy moment where I was recovering from endometriosis surgery, and I was using a walker to get around my parents' house and just kind of had a little bit of a low point. And to distract from the pain of recovery, we watched a documentary all together of We Are the World, the Michael Jackson famous song, and watched the whole writing of it. And the whole time I was watching it, I was just going, jump and fly and fall and then lift each other up again. Like, it was like, almost all songs I write while I'm listening to a completely different song, and the chords aren't the same. I don't know what that is. So I wanted to write a song for the show that was like We Are the World. And so I was like, we were made for this. The pain meds were working, and I just like went into the other room. And that's how version 1 of the song happened.
I love this process and how this came together, because what I mean is because you wrote a great song, and as you've told before, like I called you halfway through, you got to hear this voice memo if you love the song, just so like the first thing that I think was just all voices, like if like
it's a gospel choir.
Yeah.
We know we were made for this, to jump and fly and fall and then to lift each other up again.
Literally the first time I jump and fly and fall and lift each other up again. Whoa, I think I stopped listening and I was like, you suck, this is awesome. But then, so I knew, like, okay, it's gotta be a part of the show. But then I started, if I may out myself, I started square peg round holing what that song was into, it's the final number of the show. That's right. And the frustrating part for Adam was I asked him to make a song that in its DNA is not everybody on the field dancing, but I had asked him to do a thing that wasn't in the DNA of the song, and to Adam's credit, he kept saying is not really in the DNA of the song. So we went through that, and when it almost died was when I was still just like, but it's supposed to be the end thing, but it's not giving me the thing.
Yeah, like what saved it?
Oh, well,
Unforgettable Memories saved it.
You and I, we are making unforgettable.